I'll be happy to answer. We will belabor the point further. I've already explained this, that by presenting this amendment, it changes the purpose of the bill and makes it about January 6th. On its face, by your explanations, by all the comments that have been made.
Reclaiming my time.
You asked me to respond, and I'm giving you a response. Okay, so on its face, the amendment violates House Rule 16, Clause 7. Now, you can disagree with me, but you're not the chairman anymore. I'm sitting in the chair now.
Reclaiming my time. Therefore, it cannot be a grounds for holding an amendment out of order, because it limits it, it doesn't expand it. It's called in parliamentary terms a limiting amendment. So I would ask you why this is not a limiting amendment. Why this, in what way this expands the scope of the amendment, and I'll yield to you for the purpose.
You want this to be about January 6th. You just said it again. You emphasized the same point. That's not what the underlying legislation is about.
Reclaiming my time.
You asked me to respond, and I'm giving you a response. Okay, so on its face.
And again, I repeat that the motives of the Republicans today are shameful, as seeking only to avoid voting on all these different subjects that have been raised today. I yield back.
Would the gentleman yield?
Gentleman.
Would the gentleman yield?
The gentleman has yielded back. Does anyone else seek recognition?
So in today's clip, we've got Speaker Mike Johnson and Congressman Jerry Nadler going head-to-head in a tense House exchange that got way more heated than you'd expect for what was supposed to be a procedural debate. Here's what went down. Nadler tried to sneak in an amendment that basically shifted the whole bill's focus toward January 6th. Johnson, sitting in the chair, immediately called it out, saying the amendment violated House Rule 16, Clause 7, because it changed the very purpose of the legislation. Nadler pushed back hard, claiming it was just a limiting amendment, not an expansion, and that it didn't actually rewrite the bill's intent. But Johnson wasn't buying it. He stood firm, reminding Nadler that he's no longer the chairman and that under the rules, he had the authority to make that call. This exchange wasn't just a small procedural spat. It showed two very different approaches to governing. Johnson focused on rules and structure, while Nadler seemed more interested in turning every discussion back into a political fight over January 6th. And honestly, whether you agree with Johnson or not, it's refreshing to see someone in the chair actually enforce the rules, not bend them for headlines or sound bites. If you found this breakdown helpful, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more straight-talk political analysis without the media spin.